What dispositions do you possess that make you a successful teacher?
Well, first I have a policy in my classroom that when you walk through the door of my classroom, that whatever problems you have, stay at the door, and that when you come through my classroom, I have 100% of your attention. And that goes for me as well. If I'm having a bad day outside of my classroom, I leave it at the door. And that way in my classroom, we have a positive atmosphere. And so I find that when I have that rule, that it enables everybody in the classroom to learn better, and we have a more positive environment. Um, my disposition is always to put students first, and it's always to make sure that I give all students value and validation for their answers, even if it's not the answer that I'm looking for. And when I do that, it gives my students ownership in their learning.
What dispositions do you need to work on to grow as an educator?
I think what I need to work on the most is how to approach alternative learners better. I mean, I do have I do have phenomenal success with alternative learners, but there's always room for improvement. Also, I need to when I have been evaluated, it's that I need to be more, give more compliments. I do give compliments in the classroom, but I don't give as many as I should. And by doing that, you notice positive behavior, and it promotes more student involvement. And so I think that's something that I need to work on, is to give more positive reinforcement in my classroom.
What does a professional educator look like, and how do they behave? What standards guide their thinking and actions?
Well, I believe a professional educator should dress appropriately. You know, wear nice slacks and a nice shirt, as I'm wearing right now. Always conduct yourself in a manner that is appropriate, meaning that, you know, sometimes students want you to come up to you and want to hug you, and you have to be very careful about that. You have to kind of put them to the side so that they still get that contact, but it's not inappropriate. You have to be appropriate outside of the classroom. You have to remember that you're a public servant, and that the taxpayers are paying your salary, not some private individual. And even if it was a private individual, your actions outside of the classroom should still be appropriate, which means that you know, you follow the laws, you do what you're supposed to do, and you conduct yourself in an honorable way.